to Fayetteville, and whoop, pig suey as the Arkansas Razorbacks are ready to take the field. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. The Tigers will keep this drive going.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This offense has a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But you got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in, it's Parker. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this first down.
He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
Oh, come on. The only All-American who was moved there if I were allowed to put kind of push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. He's loose. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's...
Touchdown, Tigers! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Let's go, Tigers.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
I mean, I moved up here.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Yo.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away.
Can't let you get no win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hill. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Can't believe that dub.
First down for this offense. The corners are walked up tight. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Back to throw, it's Green. Going for it all. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep ones, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Not on this play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. It's Sategna. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's high. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. He'll let it go down the right side.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
You should have punted this.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for space. It's Durham. He is knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is. The QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Quarterback moving.
Oh, we got him, coach.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
Coach.
Touchdown, LSU. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You know what the hardest thing to do against me?
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they picked up 32 yards on that drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're lining up to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Turn over here. Turn over here, kid.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. To the air, it's Green. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
Let's go, y'all. Shut up.
And the Tigers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
It's my half, too. Shut up.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now send that offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense, period, that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Fires to the right. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down.
For real.
The aerial assault continues. Fires left. He makes a catch. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you've got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback, or you can call it right. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big, and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Now, how's that
So
encroachment?
the
I'm getting
offense
back on
inches
the...
it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty.
I'm coming back on the... He did a hurry up, and I'm coming back on the other side. How that's encroachment? Nothing was
Can the
set
defense stop them again on second and goal?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
Back to pass, it's Green. Using his feet to buy time. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. So much for playing field position. It's just a one-score game here in the third, and they're lining up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
I ain't got that far to go. I think. Shit, scoring ain't nothing.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you're playing a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer now is on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football. It's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points.
Hey.
You've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Moving out of the pocket. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Third down play from the gun. Steps away to find some room. Lets it fly. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Looking for more room. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Razorbacks. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. He does it. He makes the big and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the big fellas are on the field as they try to power it in for two. The give. He makes his way into the end zone, and they've got a 2-point lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Keeps looking downfield. He'll fire to his right. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that point. He gave his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the air on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. It's complete. A huge pickup. Open runway ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Arkansas.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. The QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And they'll try to tack on two. Trying to barge in. He's in there for the deuce, and they extend the lead to 10. They have the lead in a two-possession game, and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
Hey.
It's over. Move it behind you.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
I jumped up and got that bitch.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
At the 35, he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Now on 2nd down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got it! And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touchdown, LSU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Sategna. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire. Who steps up and makes the big-time play?
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Off play action. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. throws to the wideout. He's got it. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking for the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Got his man. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Barges ahead. Into the end zone he goes for the two-point conversion, and the lead is 4. They march 78 yards down the field, and the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Okay, one possession game. Got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he reels it in inside the 30.
Supposed to accept the climb, man.
Those are the kind of mistakes that will absolutely kill you. Get an explosive play, and they bring it back because of a penalty. They'll line up for a second down play.
That's some fucking bullshit, boy. I wouldn't even pass the line.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's a throw downfield late. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet stick.
Going up top. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that.